Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. Dear children, today we will learn about new lesson that is leaves. Okay?
Mom, do plants eat like us?
No, my dear. Green plants are able to prepare their own food.
How do they do it, Mom?
Let me tell you how green plants make their food. Most of the leaves are green in color and are of different sizes and shapes. The main parts of a leaf are a leaf blade, midrib, veins, and stomata. Leaf blade. The green exposed portion of a leaf is known as leaf blade. It may be narrow or broad. Midrib. The curved thick part in the middle of a leaf is known as midrib. Veins. The thin tube-like branches arising from the midrib are called veins. They help the plant to supply water and prepare food. Stomata. There are small openings or tiny pores in the outer layer of a leaf known as stomata, which help in exchanging of gases. Plants prepare their food through leaves. They make their food in the presence of water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green pigment present in leaves which help in trapping the energy of the sun required for making food. This process of making their own food by plants is called photosynthesis, and leaves are called food factories of the plant. During photosynthesis, plants take carbon dioxide in and give out oxygen. Prepared food is transported to other parts of the plant. Activity time. Aim. To show that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. Take a healthy potted plant and cover one part of a leaf. Now, keep the plant in a dark room for 2 days so that all the starch gets used up. After 2 days, keep the plant in sunlight for about 6 hours. Pluck covered leaf from this plant and boil it in water in a beaker. Then, boil it in alcohol and wash it in cold water. Now, keep the leaf on a petri dish and add a few drops of iodine to it and observe the color of leaf. You can observe that the portion that has received sunlight will turn to blue-black, whereas the portion which did not receive sunlight remains white. This experiment shows that light is necessary for photosynthesis. The food made by the leaves is in the form of sugar. Plants utilize this food to get energy. Extra food is stored as starch in the leaves, stems, roots, fruits and seeds. Let's do an experiment to show a leaf makes food in the form of carbohydrates, that is sugar or starch. Take a green leaf of a healthy potted plant. Bleach the leaf by boiling it in water. Then boil it in alcohol and wash it in cold water. You can see that the green chlorophyll dissolves in alcohol and the leaf becomes white. Now, keep the leaf on a petri dish and add a few drops of iodine to it. You can see the leaf turns into a blue-black color. This blue-black color shows the presence of starch in the leaf. Some plants like dodder do not have chlorophyll and therefore they cannot prepare their food. They get food from other living plants. Such plants are called parasitic plants. Mushrooms and mold are also non-green plants. These plants take their food from dead and decaying matter. The only natural process on the earth by which we get food directly or indirectly is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the only natural process by which we get oxygen. It means plants and animals are interdependent. This interdependence leads to a balance in nature. Without photosynthesis, there will be no life on the earth. It means no food to eat and no oxygen to breathe. So, there is a need to protect plants and animals. We can protect them by setting up bioreserves and wildlife sanctuaries. Let us summarize. Leaves are green in color because they contain chlorophyll. The process of making food by plants is known as photosynthesis. During photosynthesis, plants use carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to make starch, food. Non-green plants which take their food from other plants are called parasitic plants. Parasitic plants take their food from dead and decaying matter. All the animals and human beings are dependent on plants for food. Photosynthesis is the only natural process which maintains a balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide on the earth.
Let's understand what are the various uses of leaves, how we actually use leaves in our day-to-day life. First use is they are used to write on it. We all know that in ancient time, in olden times, there was no paper. So the kings or the saints, they used feathers as pens and leaves as paper or the surface on which they used to write. You must understand that different types of leaves were used. One such leaf is palm leaf. They were used to write the stories or the messages or things like that. One such example is given on your screen. So, this is one of the scriptures, writings that were done during that time on palm leaves. Next is leaves are also used as plates. We all know that various types of leaves are used as plates. Like the banana leaf, you must be aware that in coastal areas, that means the areas that are near to the sea, maybe it can be the southern parts of India or the eastern parts of India. They use banana leaves to serve food. These banana leaves can also be stitched to make plates. Along with that, sal leaves, the leaves of sal plants, are also used to make disposable plates. You must have seen in today's scenario, we started using plates made up of thermocol and plastic, which are harmful for the environment. So people are becoming aware and sensitive towards the environment, and have started replacing those disposable leaves which were harmful for the nature with these environment friendly leaf plates. They are economical, that means cheaper, as well as eco-friendly. Next is used for medicinal purposes. For this, you must understand what is medicinal purpose. So they can be used to treat some infections or prevent some infections or insect manifestations, means to prevent things from any sort of diseases or infections. One such example is basil, or which you commonly call tulsi. Many a times we see that whenever there is cough and cold, we prepare tulsi tea or kadha out of basil leaves. Many a times these leaves are grinded and the juice of the leaves along with honey is being taken by people to treat cough and cold. Another example is neem. Neem leaves are also used by people to treat many infections, the infections of skin. Then they are also these leaves, the leaves of neem plant, are dried and kept in between the clothes in the cupboards, and this actually helps to prevent moths means insects coming into the cupboard. Okay, so they are not only used as medicines, but they also help us to prevent infections and insects. Next one is leaves are also used for garnishing. Now we must understand what is garnishing. Garnishing means decorating the food to make it look more attractive. So coriander leaf, that is dhania, mint, pudina and curry leaves, curry patta are used commonly in our food to garnish them. They not only garnish the food or make them look attractive, but they add aroma to the food. Aroma means adding a flavor or a fragrance to the food. So, as you can see, there is a curry dish which is being sprinkled with coriander to add aroma and to garnish the food. Similarly, mint leaves can be used to garnish, and curry patta or curry leaves can be used to add aroma to the food. They actually add a flavor to the food. They make it more tasty. They make them look attractive as well as make them look and taste better. Along with that, curry leaves also helps in improving eyesight, and they help to cure diarrhea. Diarrhea is a condition in which the infected person get loose motion and there's a loss of water from the body. So it helps to prevent that too. Next uses, they are used as vegetables. So we know spinach is commonly used in our kitchens to make and prepare many dishes like the palak paneer or dal palak. Similarly, methi, that is fenugreek, then the cabbage. Cabbage is also a leafy vegetable. They are actually the leaves of the plant. We also prepare salads and vegetables by using cabbage. Then the mustard that you call sarso ka saag. So they all are used as vegetables. Next is they help us, they inspired us to include them as designs and patterns in our day to day life. Like the Rangoli designs, we must have seen that many Rangoli designs are inspired by different patterns and shapes of leaves, as you can see on your screen right now. Second is curtain designs. So, as we see plants everywhere around us, it is very natural for us to get inspired by the designs and include them in our day to day life, like in Rangoli or the curtain designs, or it can be used as on sari and bedsheet pattern. Okay, as you can see in the picture over here. Next is temple carvings. Yes, they not only inspired us, but people in earlier times, and they actually carved beautiful designs which were similar to the shapes of leaves and patterns like them on the walls of the temples or the monuments. We can see a plenty of these examples. So this is all how leaves are being used. Let's recall it once again. Uses of leaf can be, it can be used for writing, it can be used for medicinal purposes, it can be used as vegetables, they can be used for garnishing, they can be used as plates, and they inspired us to include them as designs and patterns in our day to day things or objects. That was all from my side. Just revise the lesson once again, go through the video once again. We'll meet again with another topic. Till then, take care. Thank you.